planter, indoor planter. I don't know why I keep trying. I don't know why. Here's Mr. Ficus. Looking weird. I'm over it. My stuff, I was going to use the sweet potato vine as like a ivy to circle around this whole planter, while these red vein sorrel grew in the middle, and I could use those for food presentation as well as eat these leaves. But it's not working out like I thought. I'm gonna try spinach one more time. I might try that heat hardy spinach in here. That might come out well in here. And then if that don't work, I'm just gonna throw in a towel. Lies, no I'm not. I'm gonna try something else probably. But then once I try something else, after about 3 more things, I'm gonna quit for real. Cause ain't no sense in just having a pot of dirt sitting up here indoors on the counter. But I've been trying it so long, y'all. Ain't even no bugs in the dirt. It's just dirt. Here's the money tree. There's a couple of little random leaves that aren't extremely happy. But I just keep spinning this around. It keeps giving us new leaves. And I've been asking Mister if he wants to, what you doing? She like her parents. She's so simple. She don't need no expensive toys. We keep buying them though, but she ain't interested in them. She just wants simple, free shit that just comes with stuff. That's the citrus bag, fruit bag. A mesh fruit bag. She's having a ball. And I get it. I get it, girl. We don't need fancy stuff. Her grandma bought her that tree right there. She barely gets in it, but we'd be so impressed when she does. You gonna get up in it? I saw a look in her eyes. She looked like she was gonna get up in there just to show, just to demonstrate. You gonna do it? Get up there. Show the people. Okay, have a good time. I mean, she is having a good time. Okay. I bet not have little red strings all over this floor, though, when you get through. Yeah, let's go in the front. Now, I haven't watered them in a couple of days. I haven't meant to, though. I thought the soil is kind of moist. Oh my God. I do not know what's going on. I don't know why the okra is being weird this year. Well, it's weird every year, but I thought that it would really love these conditions up here. Well, she's doing well. And she's been tortured. I don't know what the hell happened. It didn't dry out, did it? Herb planter. Pineapple sage. Stevia. Pineapple sage. Pineapple sage, stevia, cilantro, marjoram, purple sage, oregano. Should be thyme over here. Parsley in the back. And opal basil in the middle. Still doing nothing. Here's the other okra. Both in horrible shape. Ugh. What you doing now? Oh, you hungry? Well, eat them last 25 kernels first. You know how this works. Okay, so I'm pretty heartbroken about my okra. I want you to see this. It's a fail. Look. I'm not even sure why. Not even sure why. She's doing beautifully. These are doing pretty good. I still have yet to see my parsley and thyme and opal basil, which are not good because those are things I like and want to use. But everything else is flourishing. Pineapple sage, stevia, and I came and I knocked the ants off a couple of days in a row, and I haven't had to do it again since now for like probably a week. They'll probably be back. My marjoram is coming along nicely. Purple, again, purple sage. Feels like uh, feels like a firm lamb's ear. Actually, it's kind of soft, but okra dead. I don't know. Money tree needs to be up potted. It's still doing great things though. Mr.'s little new resistance band workout because he had to modify some things because with his body issues, he's been having to modify some of his workout. Here's my indoor fail planter with the sweet potato vine and red vein sorrel. I don't know if this was a fail or if it's a semi-fail because when I water it, after having watered it for a long time, new shoots do begin on the sweet potato vine. Oh, hell no. I knew it. I knew it. So if you guys can see that webbing in the V of this leaf here, it's generally really hard to see, but that webbing, there's even a little spider mite inside the web. That, my dears, is spider mites. This other leaf that is has these white blotches lets me know that it's next. This one also has a web that you can see. In fact, there's one on this side as well, here and here. This is some bullshit. But the good news is that this will be easy to spray because, are they on the sorrel too? They gotta be. But the sorrel can take it and be like, get the fuck up off me. And maybe that's what happened to this. I'm gonna get it and spray it all. That's probably what's happening to these random leaves here, like this. I'm gonna spray the shit out of everything. Everything in here. I might spray the shit out of you too, baby girl. Mommy might spray the shit out of you too. Yay. Yes, I might. Yes, I might. Yes, I might, baby girl. Yeah, I might spray the shit out of my baby girl. Oh, she finna rabbit it. Ow, not the claws. Chill with the claws. Chill with the claws. Thank you. Ah, chill, bitch. Fuck out of here. Ow. Ow. Hey, check yourself, fool. Check yourself. Hey. She think it's attack. She think it's playtime. Oh, she ready to come for me. You gonna get me? Come on. Here she come. You hear her? She fall out and meow for belly rubs. But she don't want no belly rubs. It's a bait and switch. She'll tease. She'll act like she want a belly rub. You go over there to rub her belly and she'll pull that shit she just pulled. Then she square up and fight the shit out of you. I'm gonna clip them nails this weekend, baby. I might get them today. She ate and she got some attention from her mommy. Time for a quick hoe bath. Maybe before a nap. Or maybe she'll just sit out and supervise while I work in the garden. Oh, that's what it is? That's what you prefer to do? Got it. I love you. Let me drink some more of my protein drink. I wish I could just tell y'all what kind of protein drinks we be drinking, because, oh yeah, her nails gotta go. Look, she just did that. I didn't even realize she did all that. Oh yeah, the nails gotta go. And you're not gonna scratch up Daddy, so I'm gonna get you before he gets home. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, girl. Robin. Robin and her family. Is that Viv, though? No, that's not Viv. There they go. Oh, that's just, hey, girl. I ain't gonna get you. I ain't gonna get you right now. You caught me in a good time. You caught me at a good time, girl. Yeah, she ain't with. Here's Pepper. She's doing the most. I'm ready to pull her and put her in her own pot. She's overtaking this whole pot. This is supposed to be a herb planter, like the herb planter is up in the front. But she has really made this difficult. I was wanting her to get big, and then she got bigger, and then I realized she's the mustiest of all the mints. She's the mustiest of all the mints. And realized she is not what I want, and I keep going back to straight old basic peppermint, and I don't know why I even kept trying to get the sweet mint, because it's so big. It's just so big. And I can't even use the other peppermint fast enough. Why do I want something so big? Just look how pretty leaves. Got a nice pretty reptilian texture on the leaves, but it's so green, and that smells good right now. Anyway, she got to come out. But Reggie showed up, and she kind of took off. So I put her in the front. I'm watering everything now. They've been watered already. Let's go see. My onions, they are doing big things this year. Probably because I don't really top them off until I need them, and then I just use them fresh. And then at the end of the season, I'm just going to do a great big old harvest and store the excess however I'm going to choose to store them. But this way I can have them fresh. Even if I decide to share the tops, I can still share them fresh and not worry about refrigerator space. This is Vars. She's doing well. I really need her to flower and fruit. This is Blue again. I'm thinking about combining her with another blueberry in the same pot. Not sure yet. Buffy. This is the biggest of Buff. This is Buffy's biggest girl. Which doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. Do I see any flowers? Yeah, I see a flower starting. This is the first flower on her. And I don't mind if she hurries. I did take my old pea plants and use them to mulch her. Y'all, Trick. It's my beautiful. Oh, the blue is so pretty, even though the house is kind of fading a little bit, but it's fading to a bluish gray, to like a wet, which is what Wedgwood is anyway. Well, it's Wedgwood, which does that. So it's fading to, well, it's already so it's already a bluish gray, but or a grayish blue rather, because it is blue. Hence Wedgwood blue. I got my little blue planter there. We even got blue vent covers. And I just really like how this whole blue setup is. We had a green and cream stripe setup before, and it was really pretty. I really liked it. I liked it so much that I was disappointed when we got the solid navy. But when we got this set up, oh, it's so pretty to me. It's so pretty to me, and not the contrast, the combination. Oh, there's a little finch. You hear a little loud ass. Oh, she chatty. You chatty, girl. There she is. Can y'all hear that? She got the sharpest tweets of all time. I'm trying to ease up on her. There's Robin. Ooh. As I was saying, here's Rose. She's very happy here. And I suspect that she will give us a few calyxes. She might not though. You know how it is. I do have one indoors. The one indoors is not as red, doesn't give me as much red as I like, but it grows and it produces and it fruits repeatedly. And I get calyxes flowers every single day on it. So I have no complaints on it. This one, the ones outside, however, not so much. And my okra is tripping, but I've already shown you. And my okra is tripping. So, yeah, this is the plant left from my first crop of these Tom Thumb peas, and I used them let's see if the aphids are still in the soil. I over fertilized and over watered a little bit in this first batch, so this soil, I'm not going to want to reuse this soil probably, or if I do, I need to dump it in a specific place, but I'm not going to reuse it. Fuck, it's just a little planter. Why I got to reuse that soil? So yeah, this has been giving me about 5 snow peas every day, because I picked them as snow peas. They're actually snap peas that can be used early as snow peas. Anyway, so I get about 5 a day, and I actually was using the cut and come again method. Not cut and come again method, but you know, where the more you harvest, the more the plant produces, and it is working. You can see how green and voluptuous it is, and it is still putting out. You can see all these flowers from which I have harvested peas on each plant, and it is indeed still producing. I'm going to keep doing it though, because I want to see how far it's going to go and what it's going to push the plant to do. In the meantime, I'm going to empty this and put a couple of verbena in it. I think that would be good for that, because I keep saying I want more verbena anyway. Yeah, I think I'm just going to fertilize this bed throughout the course of a season, one or maybe twice. And then when I do, I'm only going to fertilize this end and that end, because in the middle is where all the peas are going to be. So I expect it to be self-fertile for the most part. I wanted to mention to you guys, you see how the zucchini leaves are almost variegated? I've noticed that when my zucchini plants are their healthiest, they look like that. When they're struggling, they look pretty much all one color, and the green gets a lighter yellower color. And so far, I could be wrong, but so far, that lets me know when the zucchini is either over or underwatered and or fertilized. So I'm happy about this. There's a lot of male flowers though. Ain't no bitches got no fruit coming with y'all. Oh, there's Viv. Viv is back there on that pole. Right by to the right of the mulberry tree, the non-fruiting mulberry. There's the drain that Mr. built. Well, that's the first one, and it didn't work. Right there, and it didn't work. So then he reimagined it and put these drains along the bottom for the water to come out, and then he piped it, because he know how to lay pipe. He piped it all the way down to the ground and under the sidewalk out to the street, because he's smart. Okay, so I need to go plant about 3 more okra, because that's how my best okra is doing right now. Now, I was harvesting a handful of okra a week for Mister's mom, and now I have nothing. And I had 4 different plants growing all at the same time. Ooh, I see a flower on my pea. I'm happy about that. I do see a flower on that pea there. I don't know if it's a pea or a bean. I'm going to go look at my seeds in a minute and check it out. The cucumber is coming along. I leaned it in, and it looks like it has come back out on its own. So I'm going to put it back and clamp it, because I wanted to crawl on this system here. So I'm going to go grab a clamp. I have these couple of mulberry trees, one here, one back there behind Sunny. I'm going to cut one of those stalks down for sure, because I don't need mulberry trees this big. I wanted fruiting trees though, and I was going to pay for one, so I just as soon have these and expect them that they will fruit next year. 2 sugar beets, and there's Sunny, there's a Concagua pepper and vars. They look like they could use some water too, so I won't be mad about giving it to them. We need to bring a stick out here and stake Sunny, unless she's benefiting from the wind. It could be making her stronger. That could be making her stronger too, because plants benefit from that wind, which is why sometimes when you bring a healthy plant from indoors to outdoors, it still struggles in the hardening off process. Is that it? I don't feel like that's it, but I guess I'll whip my cold snap towel. I just wet it a little and let the moisture drip into all of it. And then wrap it around my neck. Very cooling. Yeah, so here's the mirror setup of Buffy, Blue, and Vars. And these are the red onions. Here's that ant bed I told you about, or maybe I just told Mister last night about it. Okay, right there. I can't see because of the glare, but I know I got it. I know I'm showing it to you. And then right there in the middle of the V there, here, yeah, here. In the middle of the V, that's where the big ant bed is. And I think it's low-key my fault, because, y'all, I don't know if I told y'all before, if I made the video, or if I told him and not y'all yet, but it's because I learned years ago that blackstrap molasses is good for sweetening the fruit of your gardening, even though the real tree fresh blackstrap is not sweet at all, remotely. It's not what we have been colonized to believe molasses is. Anyway, the ultimate intention was to sweeten your fruit. It was tomatoes in my case. But anyway, it was successful, if that indeed was the thing that incited the flavor of the tomatoes. So I decided I wanted to try it out here with my other fruit, because I don't know anything that I wouldn't want to be sweeter and more flavorful. But my bitch ass brought it outside, and because I know blackstrap molasses is not sweet, it did not I did not entertain the likelihood that it would still behave as molasses and attract ants. So that's what I think happened over there in that corner. And thank God it didn't happen throughout the rest of the deck, because I sure gave everything one good dose of blackstrap molasses one day. That day, in fact. Yeah. Man, those peas are looking green and voluptuous. Just the leaf structure on them. And it's literally from me harvesting from it every day. Like, I don't even let them get, well, it's early either way, because they fill out and they turn into peas, snap peas. And if I harvest them when they're still flat, then that's still early in their lifespan, which prompts them to, as they say, produce more. So my other peas are flowering. Not sure which peas those were. Those are the ones I was going to check on. And this I meant to put back on the table. And I like to turn the bare side outwards, because that's the side that blooms next. Brandy grows so weird. But it's interesting to know, to learn and to know. All the other tomatoes I've seen in my life, they look like this, right? Are those flowers? Shit. They look like this. See, tomatoes, like these are a different tomato than these are here. But this, it looks completely different, don't it? Tomato, 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 tomato. Some big ass flowers though. We know how big flowers get for fruit that's gonna be big. Oh, that needs some water on it. See how well this is doing, and it's dry as hell. It's dry as hell. It's a rock. Literally. Look at this. Listen. I wish I had a rock so I could knock on it. It's that dry. But that also tells me that you can train your plants to be drought tolerant. But in training your plant, and that's what I'm doing now, I kind of chose to do it late in the season. And I was inspired to do it late in the season, but I was inspired to do for my own mistakes, because I unknowingly was overwatering some things that I didn't believe I was overwatering, because they were in containers. And in containers, things dry out, whether it rains or not or whatever. And so because I was unwittingly overwatering, I was like, okay, well, let me see how things behave when I let them dry out. Well, I let my shit dry out, y'all. And that happened. That erupted. My zucchini erupted. That was doing well anyway, though, so that don't count. But my brinjal erupted. But I let my shit dry out. And let me tell you, my kahunas erupted. Hazel's grandbabies erupted. Tommy erupted. Rose came through and started blushing. Jolly went off. These big ass leaves. And look how small this pot is. She said, fuck y'all, I'm doing what I do. Jashare turned up. And she don't like to be bothered at all. Jolly's mom, Zena, went off. But Zena was healthy anyway, though, really, to be fair. The onions and garlic started swelling like crazy. Hazel shot off some leaves. Candy started flowering. Well, she got budding. Candy started budding. She got buds. Bubba gave up the ghost, though. I don't know what happened, Bubba. I don't know what happened to Bubba. And then the ones I had of Bubba in the pots didn't even pop. I don't know what happened. But they all nutted up. Brandy got full, then her hips got full. She was doing well anyway, but her hips got full. She got ready to start birthing babies. The salad bed didn't appreciate it. I mean, it looks bad right now, but it looks bad because I harvested. Salad bread didn't necessarily appreciate it, but it didn't suffer because of it. Candy didn't mind at all. Bean is easy to please. She just wants some shade and occasional water, not too much. Kajari did nothing. Okay, what did I say I was gonna do? Take these peas in. I harvested some peas. Did I take them in? I'm gonna harvest this leaf while I'm over here talking about it. Harvest that leaf. This is a baby jolly leaf, a baby jolly leaf. So I'm gonna put her in a bigger pot. I wanna dig this up and put her in there, but no, I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I'll put her in another grow bag. Yes, I'm gonna put her in another grow bag and I'm gonna put her, Ooh, look at me go. I know what I'm gonna do. Look at me go.